Hi everyone. So first off, I apologize for the lack of lighting. I'm in the DAC and the lights all of a sudden just randomly decided to shut off. So that's why I'm in the dark. But I'm looking at this week's question. I think that it's really important to, I think that it's split off into two categories. First off, I think that anything that has to do with injuries or medical conditions, I think need to be delegated like all the way over to the athletic trainers because that's what they're certified to do. That's what they're there for. They work closely with doctors and other medical personnel. And at the end of the day, from a risk management standpoint, I mean, coaches can't be trying to overstep the word of like a medical professional. I mean, it wouldn't be good. God forbid if something else happened, it will be on the coach. So I think delegating to those who are considered professionals in that area is important for the injuries. Like, in looking at my own personal like observations as a player, my sophomore year I had a concussion and I ended up having to sit out 4 huge games, and I argued and argued with the athletic trainer trying to tell them that I was ready to come back. And between the impact testing and the rest that they had me do, I'm really thankful that I ended up having to take the time off, whether I was not happy at that point, but ended up being very beneficial. And that my first game back, when I was allowed back to play, I ended up getting hit in the head again. So it being safe and knowing the boundaries is really important as a coach, and delegating is important as well. And looking at the more tragic sides of things, whether it be a loss of someone close to the team or even like a member of the team, I think as a coach, it's just as important to be, empathetic. And as I said in my coaching PowerPoint, having that hat of being the counsel and being there as an ear and being there to listen and, you know, letting each team member kind of individually talk with you and make sure that everything is okay, I think is really, really important. And being sensitive as a coach to each player, coming to terms with whatever the tragedy may be. I think that that's very important because, you can't rush something like that because everyone takes it differently. Now, on the other hand, I think that, taking the time to reflect, taking the time to let whatever it is sink in, but then move forward as a team, I think is really important as well. I mean, you can't really, unfortunately, you just can't let something like that define the season. I know when in my junior year of playing, um, Seton Hill we were actually on our spring break trip down to Myrtle Beach, and we were on our way back, and that's when the Seton Hill tragedy happened with the women's lacrosse team and their coach getting, killed in that bus accident and everything. And it was bad. I mean, we all felt the effects of it, and taking the rest of that day to just kind of like sit and reflect and be thankful and everything was really an important time for us. But then we all came together and supported them across school wide. We supported them and everything, and just showing that support all the way around, and that was really strengthened our team, I think, in a way. So I just think that as a coach, just having that sense of person, like person to person, is really important. So I think that's all I have for this segment, and I hope that everyone has a good night.